So there are two types of relative clauses, defining and non-defining. Okay. So what we are going to learn in defining, the woman who lives next door to Simran is rather weird. They stayed at the bed and breakfast, which Malaika had recommended. So you can see example here. Mrs. Taylor, who lives next door to Simran, is rather weird. So here we are talking about Mrs. Taylor. So and in first sentence we are talking about the woman. Okay. And in second sentence we are talking about we stayed at Violet Hill bed and breakfast, which Malaika had recommended. In type 1, the relative clause tells us which person or thing he is talking about. Okay, the speaker is talking about. He is talking about the woman who lives next door to Simran. Is rather weird. The clause who lives next door to Simran tells us which woman. The clause which Malaika had recommended tells us which bed and breakfast. Okay. Without the relative clause, the sentence would be incomplete. If I will write the woman is weird, so you will not come to know that I am talking about which woman. So here relative clause is very important. So where relative clause is very important, that is called a defining clause. Okay. The relative clause does not tell us which person or thing the speaker means, because here you can see that he is talking about Mrs. Taylor. So there is no need to write further information clause, we don't need. Okay. So that is called non-defining clause, non-defining relative clause. These clauses only give extra information about something which is already identified, because we know about, in first sentence we know about Miss Taylor, and second sentence we know about Violet Hill bed. Okay, so we are adding up information only. So that's why they are non-defining relative clause. Mrs. Taylor identifies who we're talking about. This type of a relative clause is called non-defining relative clause. So children, it is clear now, defining and non-defining. In first, you can see that we didn't know the woman, so we need the relative clause that which woman we are talking about. But in second sentence, we know the woman that we are talking about Mrs. Taylor. So we don't need relative clause. So that's why it is called non-defining relative clause. We do not use commas with defining clauses. When we are talking about defining clause, we don't use comma. You can see here. I know a person who has a huge shell collection. So here I'm talking about a person. Okay. The painting which has damage is worth thousands of pounds. However, non-defining clauses are set off by commas. If we are talk about non-defining clause, they are having commas. You can see here. Meet my friend PP who has a huge shell collection. So you can see the comma here. This famous painting, which was damaged during the war, is worth thousands. So you can see that commas are used in non-defining relative clauses. In defining clauses, we can use that in place of who or which. We all dine at a restaurant which or that serves only organic food. So in defining clauses, we can use that in place of who and which. We all dine at a restaurant which or that serves only organic food. However, in non-defining clauses, we cannot use that. Okay, non-defining clauses, we are not using that. We all dine at Melissa's, which serves only organic food. Anamika, who holds a marketing degree, is working as a manager. In defining clauses, we can leave out who, which, that. We can leave them. Okay, in defining clauses. But in non-defining clauses, we cannot leave them. We need someone whom we can trust and turn for counsel. The restaurant which you suggested served only organic food. In these sentences, we can leave whom and which. The word which you want to leave, na beta, you have to put them in bracket. Bracket means that we don't need this word. This sentence can be completed without these words. However, in non-defining clauses, we cannot leave out who and which. We have employed Anamika, whom we can trust and turn for counsel. We cannot write, we have employed Anamika, we can trust and turn for counsel. So here it is not clear to whom you are going to trust. Melissa's restaurant, which you suggested, served only organic food. We cannot write Melissa's restaurant you suggested served only organic food.
on its maiden voyage in 1912?
The Titanic, which sank on its maiden voyage in 1912,
Was supposed to be
yes, was supposed to be unsinkable. You have to put commas. Anne Frank, Anne Frank, Anne Frank,
Frank was killed. Who was killed in December 1980?
Anne Frank was killed.